Good morning, students. I'm sorry for the late. Are you okay now?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, sorry for the late. Right? Okay. Right. Okay. We will start. So last time we stopped at this point. Yes or no? So we completed this calculation. So what do you say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we will continue with that.
Recording in progress.
So then we discuss this one. Yes or no? We finish this one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. So with that note, so you have already got this. So I will start functions today, right? So are you studying this one? Prabhasa is teaching you this one? Shamina? Are you available?
Yes, sir.
Prabhasa is teaching this section, no?
No, sir. No, sir.
Shamina, can you hear me? No?
Yes, sir. No, sir. No,
Okay.
sir.
Right. Okay, please talk to me, right? Okay. So we will start this one. I have already discussed this one. However, I will give you certain assumptions just to understand this one properly. Okay, this is very important for almost all subjects. So you have to be very careful, right? First, we will define the term a function, right? A function is something which provides a rule on how to map inputs to outputs. So we have already discussed this one. So I will talk about this, right? So don't worry about this statement. It's a bit tricky because so we will discuss many things later, but we will understand the basic concept, right? So here we are having this one x. Okay, x we have already studied. This is the independent variable, right? So we just relate that one to the dependent variable. So here we are having a processing unit, we will say, right? So this particular processing unit, of course, this is the mathematical structure, right? So this will relate this input variable to the x. I mean, this one, this 2x, it means this is the output variable. So we are relating this one to that one. So we are having a mathematical arrangement here. That is, of course, function, right? Usually we are having variables. That is, we can say, one variable is an input variable, other one is an output variable, right? So we are having two variables. So we are relating these two systematically just to have an output. So this is basically a function. What is function then? The function is something which provides a rule on how to map inputs to outputs. Please make a note on this. Shamina, Dushanti miss took your last class.
Yes, sir.
So she took it for 1 hour.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Drainage systems.
Yes, sir. Storm
So
surface
sorry, what is
stream flow, sir. Hello.
stream flow? No.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. She told you that she would take the next class as well.
Yes, sir. Today also we have class.
Dushanti miss.
Yes, sir.
Okay. At what time?
7 to 8.
Okay, good. So you have to give me 2 more hours. Can you remember that one?
Yes, sir.
So here also I can have 1 hour because I have missed 30 minutes last time as well, right? So Shamina, you have a chat with your friends. Then please get it organized. Okay, after 7 p.m. That is possible for me. So you make a plan just to organize everything properly. Then please help me complete such components. You are planning to come to the faculty very soon, or you are not willing to come? What is your plan? I will discuss few things regarding that. So students, please talk to me. Are you happy to come to the faculty?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the first time you are coming?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You had the virtual tour of the faculty, am I right? Instead of being present. at the faculty. Correct or wrong?
Correct.
Are you all excited to come to hostels?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because we are planning to take the next batch soon after having their cutoff points, right? So you are responsible for them. So please guide them properly. Before that, you should understand the system properly, right? So please come to the faculty. Representative of this batch, you should be very active, right? You should have very good connections with all staff members. Okay, you should advise your juniors properly. Before that, you should understand the system properly, right? So please try to develop your knowledge, because some students, I can tell you, some of your seniors, they are not knowing the reality. So we want to change the system. You should have proper understanding of each department. Then of course you can have very good specialization. These days your seniors are struggling. Therefore I have started advising you about openings available at my department, right? So that you can simply select an appropriate path for your better future. Your seniors, they are struggling. Okay, we are having number of discussions, but it is still questionable. For your batch, I don't want to have that scenario. You should be smart enough to select an appropriate unit for your future. Can you all do that?
Yes.
Are you all
Yes, sir.
are you all having proper understanding of different departments, different subjects, and different research openings? Have you started understanding that one? So what do you say? Now you are having 6 subjects, am I right? No, 6 or 7. How many students? Can you please talk to me? No?
6 main subject we have.
Yeah. You all are having proper understandings, am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Are you happy to have online examinations? No?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Not willing to have it?
No, sir.
Yeah, talk to me freely. I'm here to help. Don't worry about anything, right? So I will not do anything. You just talk to me. Then only, I can make good decisions for you. Yes, online examination. Yeah. How many more weeks do you have to finish this first semester? I think, how many? 5 or 4? Manasi, or how many more weeks?
5 weeks, sir.
Sorry?
5 weeks, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good. Abhishan, how many more weeks?
Yes, sir. 5 weeks.
Okay, good. Satkunalingam?
Yes, sir. 5 weeks.
Yeah, yes, good. Only 1 month, right? So you have to complete everything. After that, we can start your 1-2, right? So you have to be systematic. So please concentrate more on that, because of this pandemic situation. Your juniors, they will also have a very short cap. Okay, so you have to be systematic. We'll see. So please come to the faculty quickly. We will make some arrangements for you, because we are now conducting exams for your seniors. So once we finish that one, we will try to have you here, because we want to give you a very good platform to have good establishment, right? So we will do that. Your seniors, I mean final year students, they are coming here this week just to complete the exams. After that, we will go for other batches. Then of course we will make an arrangement for you, right? I will let you know as it progresses, right? Okay, good. So this is function. Okay, so it's very important. You should understand this one. Manashi, can you please define the term function?
Yes, sir. It's about relating input to output.
Yeah.
It provides a rule on how to relate the input to output.
Yeah, good. So we will see this, right? So this is of course very important. So this is Very, very important. You see, you will cover functions extensively in future chapters. Okay, this is from a very good chapter, right? So here I'm using this one as your reference. Okay, so I'm going to discuss all these. But for now, you need to understand the following concepts. So I'm going to relate all these. You see, so we are going to have this relationship. So sometimes you will have input variable, then of course output. -1 +1, there is a change. There is no change. There is an increase. There is a decrease. There is another platform. These are of course different scenarios, right? So you can have, you see, sometimes you are not knowing about the real relationship. How will you change this one to this? Anyone? How can you change -1 to +1? How will you do that?
Add +2.
Yes, very good. So if you are able to add +2, you will have 1, right? Can you please talk about number lines, Midushana? What do you mean by that?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I will take this one off, right? Because I will give you the reference. There are many books available, right? I'm using some standard books. So you also can read it, right? So that is very important. So I will give you that one later. So you have to be very systematic, right? Okay. Midushana, can you please explain that one? What is that? Number line?
Sir, number line which have the numbers order.
Yeah. So we have already, yeah, okay. You see, we have already studied real number, right? Abhishan, what do you mean by a real number? Abhishan?
Yes, sir. This is measuring numbers.
Sorry?
Measuring numbers, including decimal numbers.
Yes, okay. Satwanalingam, what do you mean by a real number?
Counting numbers, sir.
Counting number? Did you study that one?
Yes, but forgot it, sir.
Yeah. It is a continuous value of a quantity. Manasi, can you remember this one?
Yes, sir.
So we just have a yes, we will see, right? So you have to be very systematic, right? Please, because you know this is important for your examination. Then of course we have studied linear equations and of course quadratic equations. What is the difference between linear equation and quadratic equation? What is that?
Quadratic equation variable have high power to.
Yeah. Linear equation, how can you define?
It's an equation for a straight line on a Cartesian.
Excellent, right, excellent, good, thanks. So here I have told you, just to understand this one is very important, right? This is of course we can say y, right? This is x. So I have told you, okay, so this is the slope. How can we measure this? What is the definition for a slope? How can you define? I'm just refreshing because we are going to do number of calculations, right? So that is important. So how can you define the slope? Did I teach you this one before? Imanti, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, how can you define? Can you? Difficult?
The ratio between the delta y and delta x.
Yes, good. Yes, that is slope. Yes, Manashi, what is the importance of the slope of a linear equation?
It's important for researchers where we have to
Yeah. Yes, that is very, yes, good. That is important for researchers because, we are having this variable and we are trying to analyze this one, right? If you are making small change to this, if it is creating very big change to this, of course, this change is highly significant, right? This is how researchers work. So that's very, very important, right? Okay. How can you define intersect? Lakmali, are you available?
Yes, sir.
Yes, how can you define? Can you? Lakmali, can you hear me? Yes?
So sometimes my covering problems, I
Okay.
can't hear.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So how can you define intercept? Anyone? Please, can you define? What is that?
It's the point where the line cut in the y-axis.
Excellent. Good. Thanks. So we usually have this cutting point, right? Now the thing is that sometimes, you will have one shape like this. So we have already studied, okay, quadratic equation. Sometimes you may have a function like this. There are different shapes. All these are basically defined by functions, okay? So we usually put fx. It means we change this independent variable just to have an output, right? Then of course you may say y square or something like that. So this is the function. So I can say once you change this one will change. Now we are developing a mathematical relationship. Okay, mathematical relationship means we just relate this x to y. You agree or not? You understood? Yes or no? Sometimes, we will change this one to that. We will change this one to that. Sometimes there are no changes, but there are processing activities. So we are going to study all these systematically. Correct or wrong? You understood? Shamina, can you explain the summary of this one? Shamina? No?
Yes, sir.
Difficult? Yes or no? Difficult? Can you explain this one? Can't?
Difficult, sir.
Difficult. Okay. Abhishan, can you explain this?
No, sir.
Okay. Sir Kunalingam?
Yes, sir. The function is relationship between inputs and outputs,
Yes.
which something which provides the rule on how to map inputs and outputs.
Yes.
So we change any inputs to we will get outputs.
Okay, good. I have already told you, no is for losers, right? Yes is for successful personalities. Please remember that one in your mind all the time, right? Don't say no. If I ask, you say yes, right? I will try. That's a good point, right? Please make a note on this. So this is very important. We are going to have some mathematical equations, right? You just write down this one. Okay, please. AG083 finished. Ihara.
No, sir.
Okay. So this is very important, right? If you want to explain the concept of a function, you should be able to explain this one clearly. That is my expectation. You have to be very careful, right? Everyone understands this one? Correct or wrong? You want more explanations? Students, please talk to me. Is it okay for you to understand my explanations? I have told you number lines. I have told you linear equations. I have told you quadratic equations. I have told you, yes, I have just started teaching you this function. Are you all happy with these contents?
Yes.
Students, please talk to me. Are you able to understand?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good. If you are having certain difficulties, please talk to me, right? So I can repeat that concept again. So it's important for you to complete your examination properly. Have you started talking about differentiation? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Is it over or is it still going?
Still going, sir.
Still going. Have you completed integration? Students?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Is it still going? Hello, can you hear me? Yes? Manashi? Manashi, can
No,
you?
no. Yes, sir.
Integration is still going?
No, sir. We didn't start that
Oh.
yet.
So how many classes have you completed? Manashi, please make a summary of your other class schedule for the mathematics.
So we completed differentiation.
Yeah.
We are still on the optimization.
Have you started studying limits?
Yes, sir. We finished that.
Okay. It is happening smoothly without interruptions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shamina, if you are having no classes, right, you just talk to me, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, good, right. So finished, Satmalingam, you finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will see this. Right. So I will just, so now I'm trying to give you this one, right? If fx is equal to 3, no, x square minus 3x and gx. So you see there are two different systems, right? That is x plus 5, okay? Can you please find f minus 4? First, this one, can you do this? Yes or no? Can you do it? Difficult? What do you mean by this, Shamina? Now I am giving you a function, right? So this is the function. So this is the x variable, right? So we are having this relationship. This is the output, right? Now I am asking you to find the output value for this condition. Can you do it? Yes or no, Abhishan?
Yes, sir.
Difficult? Shamina, yes or no?
Sir.
Difficult? Hello, Shamina.
Yes, sir.
You are very sad. Why? You are not willing to study? No?
No, no, sir.
Okay. You have to be happy all the time, right? Because, you know, we are studying many things. Students, are you all happy or you are very stressful at homes?
Stressful, sir.
Yeah, I know your voice is very sad. Oh, I'm also sad. You are sad, right? Samina, but can we have a meeting with your students one day? I will invite others. Okay? Very stressful, boring life, or happy life?
We have continuous lectures. Boring, sir.
Boring life. Yes. Yeah, we will try to make your life happy, right? You know, life is for a very short period of time. So if you are boring, if you are stressful, if you are having unnecessary problems, of course, your life is not smooth, I can say. Okay, so I had all these experiences when I was a student. It is, of course, very painful. Therefore, I'm trying to help you recover from all these consequences. Okay, I mean, it's very stressful, I know. Many problems, unnecessary issues, family issues, you know, economic crises, social commitments, again, studies. All these factors should influence your personal commitment. Again, that will ultimately determine your happiness. It is very hard for you to make such conditions favorable for you all the time, but you should be very smart to manage all such consequences. I mean, when I was starting your lectures, you all were very smart. Now that tendency has been reduced. It is obvious. I have been observing that one. Therefore, I have started interfering you all just to identify the real cause for this. You agree? Yes or no? Students?
Yes, sir.
Abhishek. So what is that major cause?
Sorry, sir.
Yeah. At the time of at the time of starting our lectures, right? You all were very smart, very active, and of course you were very talkative. Now that trend has been reduced. Why? So you have to tell me the reason. It is boring.
No, sir. We are seeing the continuous lectures and practical writing. So
It's very stressful every day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
People are making you very stressful.
Yes, sir. Even in holidays also, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yes, all departments are doing the same, including engineering. We are not making you stressful, am I right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We are trying to keep our minimum for you. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Are you having some problems from my department?
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, I mean, please talk to me freely, right? Then, of course, I can give you some solutions. So, what are your expectations? I am frankly speaking, your energy has been reduced, right? So, it is obvious from your feedback. So, what do you expect from my side as one of your student counselors to fix all these problems? What is your expectation? I'm not talking to you as your course teacher. I'm just talking to you as one of your student counselors. I had a meeting with the vice chancellor yesterday. Okay, so he insisted me to look after students properly, right? So that is my primary job. Mathematics difficult? No.
No,
Students,
sir.
applied hydrology.
No, sir. It's
Okay. You are not willing to have classes on holidays, correct?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. And,
No any entertainment, sir.
yeah, I know. Your lectures start at 8 or before that? Early morning?
Some days 7, some days 8, sir.
Early morning 5? No. 5, 6, something like that? No.
one day we have 5 o'clock lectures.
Yes, got it. Yes, then night time? There are classes.
Exam classes was cancelled due to some meetings there. Then we having night lectures.
Is it stressful for you all
Sir,
to have classes during nights? Students?
Yes, sir, but we have no choices.
Holidays, continuous classes?
sir, no, sir, not continuous classes, but there
Some
are classes
departments,
over.
right? Some departments.
Yeah, from some departments, sir.
Yeah. Are you having some theoretical pressure from some departments? Theoretical pressure means huge theory components. I mean, writing parts, correct?
Yes, sir. There are a lot of writing parts, sir.
Yeah. It's very tricky, yes.
It took more times to, sir, right, than studies.
Yeah. So you will be having huge, huge documents to be completed, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's a bit tricky. Yes, I will address this problem, right? So I will try my best to reduce all these consequences. So in the next meeting, right, I will address all these consequences. Then I will try my best to give you some solutions, right? Don't worry, okay? So my expectation is that, please, if you are mentally stressful, right, you cannot perform well, right? It will cripple your internal energy. One day you will be suffering from different consequences. So that is not good because you are starting your journey, right? So I started teaching you this component, right? Functions. Then of course, your energy level, at that time of our discussion, beginning. So it was very tricky. Then I thought of having a chat with you, right? So this is very simple. I am very slow, am I right? So I'm giving you very nice points to understand. Then of course for your examination, right, I will give you the document in the end. You just study that one. You will have some application parts, right? That's it. So I just want to keep you all happy to have good grades, right? So that is my expectation. That is for my department. But for other departments, right, I will try my best to have a chat with HODs just to make you all happy, right? So I will talk to others. Then of course I will try my best to fix your problems, right? So don't worry. Okay, students, are you okay with that?
Sir, it's pleasure to talk to you with friend teacher.
Yeah. Okay, thanks a lot. You are welcome all the time, right? So I have started. I can tell you another story. Don't worry about this one, right? I will cover this one later. So I will finish my part on time, right? So that is my responsibility. I can tell you this one. When I was starting my academic career as a young academic staff, right, I was very strict. So you can talk to others, right? So here I have got many students. They are now lecturers, right? So at that time I was very strict. I will ask questions. If students are not answering, I will send them out. At the same time, I was very strict. So I will teach contents correctly. Then I will tell them notes. If they are writing their notes wrongly, then they will be in trouble, right? So I did many things. Then finally, students were very stressful. Then I went to Australia to complete my PhD studies. My boss was very strict. That was very painful for me. Then I thought of solving that issue. I worked hard, but he was very strict, right? So timing, it was very perfect, but it was very painful for me. Then of course I decided, right? So we can apply pressure, okay? We can apply pressure to groups, okay, which are vulnerable. You understood the point? You understood the point? Then I thought of leaving it for a while. Now I am willing to keep a very good scenario for students. I can apply the pressure because I'm having the power, right? It is not always possible. You understood the point? Can I apply the pressure to my boss? No. Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yes, can't do, right? So now I just want to keep a very good relationship. So everyone is equal for me, right? So I am not willing to apply the pressure because students, you have got the you have got the maturity, you have got the ability to come to the university. You all are having potential, right? It has to be sharpened properly. That is the duty of lecturers. So I am planning to do that. When you are moving into my laboratory, I will do the same. I don't know how many. When you are moving into the laboratory, I will do the same. Okay. I think few students will join me in future when you are coming to the final year. But the thing is that if you are having certain issues, we will fix it. Students, don't worry, right? So I will talk to HODs just to fix all these consequences. Please try to be happy, entertain this university life with your co-expectation. What is that? What is that? Earning this degree with very good GPA, right? For obtaining that one, we are here to help. Okay, students? Next time, please come with refreshed energy just to complete this content very quickly. You all agree?
Okay, sir. We will try.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for coming. I'm sorry, give me enough time to finish this one, right? So when you are free, when you are happy, please talk to me. Then I will schedule another class to finish this. Kamina, will you do that for me?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thanks a lot for coming. Don't worry about anything. Have a good day. See you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.